Would you prefer Japanese or Western type of the saw? I have both. Technically, I use Western types of the saws most of the time. I have like a small teeth, a big teeth, dovetail, back saw, and a few other saws, but I still use the Japanese saw. So this one is Ryoba, and the advantage of this specific saw, it doesn't have a set on teeth. So if I do something flush, if I do it very accurately, I wouldn't leave any marks anywhere. If I try to do similar operation with the Western saw, which even the dovetail saw has a tiny set, and this set will be basically marking up my surface. With the Japanese saw, specifically with the Ryoba, I'm not 100% sure with other saws, you can do flash cuts very easily. Plus, there's actually advantage in this. Ryoba saw has two sides, one big-ish teeth and a smallish teeth. So depending on what kind of cut you're doing, whether you're ripping, you probably want to do with the bigger teeth, so you do it faster. Or if you do something cross-cutting and you want a nicer cut, you would do it with the smaller teeth. So for example, I have this box and I need to flush trim all this excess. So I can use the smaller teeth and holding the saw really parallel. Because if I'm not holding the saw with the fingers very carefully, then the saw may tilt and I'll be marking up areas that I don't want to mark. But if I be careful and just holding the saw and holding my fingers in around this place, I can do it reasonably well. But be very careful about the fingers, because I actually managed to cut my fingers a little bit a few times, because these teeth are extremely sharp. Almost perfect. Again, this saw is much more powerful than just this cut. It's just this what I found in my application. So for me, I would prefer using for other cuts Western type saws, and for the flush trim, I would use this one. And this was not that expensive. I think I spent around $30 for this saw. You cannot resharpen it, but you can keep a handle and replace the blade. So blade is probably around 20 bucks or maybe less. And the cost of the saw is in this handle that you're supposed to hold like a samurai sword. Because Japanese. If you're still thinking whether to buy the Japanese style saw like Ryoba for example, or the Western type saw like this, don't think, just buy both. And if you like this one, you can buy other Japanese style saws and do all the work with Japanese things. There are some people who swear by it. Or you can switch to the Western saws and just do a little bit of work with Ryoba, because it's always useful to have one. Hope you enjoyed this small tip. Please like the video and maybe subscribe to the channel. Bye.